What's up guys, Cat doing here. Today we're going to show you how to do Luke Harper on 2K24. Obviously I don't have his actual face scan, so you can't do it properly. This is probably the best you're going to get with him. I think I done pretty decent. He was quite a hairy guy, so I made him have quite a lot of hair all over his body. So let's show you his face. You go all the way to face deformation. And make the top of his head and the side more than anything. So go all the way down to here, make that a bit more in. Make them all go a little in, except from the top of his head. You want to make that go up a bit to actually make sure that his hair actually goes quite high. Other than that, you can do maybe his eyebrows a little bit down, and his eyes, make sure you can actually see his eyeballs, because he always had his eyes quite wide open. Move his nose a tiny little bit up only, but other than that, leave it exactly the same. For head size, you want 45 width, 75 height and 50 depth. His top, you want 20 offset, 65 height and 70 alignment. For the ears, you want 30 horizontal stretch, 65 height, 35 vertical stretch and 50 and 71 for the others. Placement low and high 50, placement forward and backwards 71. The earlobes, you want 35 detachment, 70 length and 30 alignment. Forehead upper, I feel like you maybe need to make it around 60s for them both, for both the forehead parts, just to make it a bit narrow but not too narrow. Eyebrows, make them still 50 length, 100 on depth I've put, because I feel like it makes his eyebrows look a little bit better. 50 on left corner length, and same with the height. Same, I think I've left them pretty much on the same, except from the outer height I've lifted to 0 on both, so then they go down a bit more. I feel like it was just a bit easier that way. The eyes, you go 30 length on both, 70 eye socket depth, 60 on the length, 50 on height, and then outer length as 25 and outer height of 50. Same with the other eye, like I said. The nose of 30 width, 50 height, and 80 depth. Nose bridge onto 15 width, 50 height, and 50 depth. The nose tip on 100 width, I thought was probably quite similar. You could make it a little less if you wanted to, but I like to keep it on 100 to make it a little better. 80 towards the rounded for pointed versus rounded. And length of 50, height of 30. The nostrils, you do the left nostril width on 40, 52 on height, 100 on depth, and you do the same for the others, which for some reason I didn't. So let me quickly sort that out. Nick up. And then the philanthropum, kind of make 58 width and 50 depth. The mouth, you don't really need to change too much. Just make the horizontal length 45, 15 on lip fullness, and depth of 35, don't know why it's going up to 36. Left corner length of 60, height of 42, and same for the other side. The cheekbones, I've put 65 upper, 40 middle, and 80 lower. Cheeks of 32 depth and 60 height. Jawline 40, 50, 40, 50, 50, 55. And then chin I've not changed really, so that one keep the same. And then that's it for his face. Let's go check his actual attire now, show you that. Actually quickly, make him 6'5" and make him 275 pound, and use the body type that looks like this. It is from the top, you do one down from the third line, and it'll be that body, which will make him a bit wider, otherwise he looks a bit too skinny. For the attire, let's go to appearance. Let's get his hair. His hair is this one, which is just below the one that looks like Justin Bieber, and next to the one that looks like a bit of a weird version of dreadlocks to me. But yeah, also above that style, if you want to see it like that. It comes under long as well, which would be under this one and above this one. So it's that one right there. You could make it a little greasy as well by adding a bit of shine to it. So I put on, usually I put around 60 shine to make it a bit more greasy, like kind of how he had his hair. Other than that, kind of keep it the same. The beard is actually on the bottom one. It's the one right next to the Braun Strowman old hairstyle. Facial hairstyle, should I say. It's the one which blocks off his mouth. So use that one. Don't change the colour to it, I think it looks fine. Eyebrows, go into the second line, and it's the second one along. Make them as dark as you can, really, is what I'd say. So try to make them like this. Put them directly into the corner. And then it'll make him look a bit more rough, I guess. For his upper body as well, just put as much hair on everything as possible. Same with the lower body. Just try to find as much leg hair and arm hair and everything as possible. Now let's go to his attire. Nothing on his head, obviously, but the top was his stained top. You'll find it in generic, quite a bit down. It's the 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 6th one down, is it? No, 7, 8, 9th one down. It's the 9th one down, that's it. His jacket is here as well. It will be right next to this one and this one. Bit of like a thin barrel jacket on, I guess. And it'll also be right next to the, I think that's Cody Rhodes jacket, if I'm remembering correctly. But it'll be right there. And then go to lower body. You want to go to bottoms and find these pants, which are right next to the kind of R-Truth type of pants. A bit next to the Shinsuke as well, if you want to find it that way. Other than that, go to his boots and just put any boots that are kind of long and quite high, and they should work really for it. One other thing I actually forgot to say is the wrist tape. Used the quite long wrist tape for him, so it's the second one down. Use that wrist tape. But yeah, other than that, he's pretty much done. Nothing else you really need to do about him. Just in match, obviously take off the jacket, and then you'll be fine. Personal information, you can get his name and everything automatically. I'm usually making from parts unknown because you kind of can't actually do that. With him, you can't get where he's properly from. It's a bit weird. But I could also put this on community creations if you want. So I'll do that for you. And I've made him a powerhouse. So yeah, that's it for today. So please like, subscribe, share your friends. Till the next video. See ya.